Donna, you started Empty Quester 1 year ago. Tell us about it. How has it evolved? How has it transformed and continuing to inspire empty nesters?
Well, when I started Empty Quester, it was really just a passion project because I had had 2 children leave the house and go off to college. I was reflecting on this time of life and this life stage change. And in very short order, I realized that this was a conversation that many parents were having as to how they were going to define themselves for this long next chapter. And as a result, it's really turned into something much more than a personal blog. It's turned into a website and an Instagram and the opportunity to really engage many parents in this what's next chapter.
You've had an interesting career that has led you to begin Empty Quester. Can you explain how you call yourself a life stage expert now?
Sure. So I was very fortunate. I worked in magazine publishing for more than 25 years. I started my career at Vogue, where I spent all of my years before having children, and that was a magazine that really did reflect my lifestyle. When I had my family, when I started to raise my family, I went over to Time Inc.'s parenting group. And that was fantastic because I was able to then have clients and represent a magazine that talked about this whole new mom stage where everything was changing. And then when I moved to the suburbs with my family, I recreated my career once again and co-launched a magazine that was a luxury lifestyle magazine for the suburbs. And so at every life stage, I've been able to work in a creative venture that very much reflects the stage that I'm in. Empty Quester is yet one more iteration because now I've created a medium that speaks to the life stage that I'm living and the life stage that all my friends are in as well.
You've recently started the Empty Quester movement. What is that movement? Tell us about it.
You know, after 50, you kind of have the wherewithal and the confidence to wake up one day and say, I'm starting a movement. Marketers, brands, companies, and employers have to pay attention to our rising demographic and all of our superpowers. That includes our brain power and our spending power. And based on medical advancements and wellness trends, this is a part of the population that is here to stay. And we are vibrant and we warrant your attention and your inclusion. And so it's really a matter not if companies and brands are going to wake up to this demographic, it's more a matter of how are they going to start integrating this wonderful segment of the population into the messages that are delivered. With Empty Quester, I'm doing speaking engagements, I'm doing brand collaborations, I'm writing on other bloggers' websites where we share the same community and similar messages. I'm starting a podcast on Anchor, the Empty Quester podcast. Every day I meet another person who is perfect for the Empty Quester podcast. We're going to speak to doctors, wellness experts, yoga instructors, skincare providers, marriage counselors. The list is really endless, and we're just going to talk to everybody who's either a fascinating Empty Quester themselves or are providing services and products that are really appealing to this Empty Quester market.